Good morning. I don't think I'm going to do that again. Coffee and cucumber. Whew. Boy, dude, you are a wild one, aren't you? Some days. Some days I'm pretty bland. How are you all today? Good. Got a little bit of preparation before some victory. By the way, thank you for those who've been praying. It's beautiful, man. You get to see a disaster turn into something decent, I think. Talking to the Father about a lot of things, actually. And one of them was the wilderness in the Bible. How the Hebrews, how Israel went into the wilderness. You know, it took 40 years. 40 years to change their hearts. You know, the ironic thing is right now, this year I will be 40. Isn't that wild? I know. Old and broken. But sometimes you gotta break the old to become new. And that's the goal, that's the walk I'm going to take now. First I was a little pissy about it. Got a little mad. Didn't understand it. Wasn't making sense. I also wasn't listening correctly, fully, to what Dad was trying to show me, using other people who were, well, we're all broken examples, but He is the grand surgeon, so through Him all can be fixed. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that awesome? All can be fixed. Unless you deny His Spirit. That's a whole different conversation for a different day. But anyway, just a moment, please. Really? Just don't want to do it, do you? That's okay. You can stay on there. Be coming off later anyway. Ah. Woo! Now that that's out of the way. Praise the Most High for good brothers in our lives. One of them brought up to me the concept of salt and honey. So today, here we go. Oh, this is going to be kind of a two-hand thing, but you know what? I can do this. Oh, kind of. Salt is great for seasoning when it's in the right amount. Honey on cucumber, probably not so much. But honey has its place too. Probably gonna end up making a peanut butter and honey sandwich in a little bit. Some good protein. Problem is, throughout so much of my life, I would put that on wounds instead of seasoning anything. And it's not good in that format necessarily. And that goes with being the old ways. Now, I had to let this stuff sit here so it could dry out a bit, because cutting wet limbs with the Sawzall, I want to use a chainsaw. That's why. But I'm sick of this stuff. I'm sick of staring at it. I'm sick of it being in my backyard. So today, I'm going to take a huge chunk out of this and use it for something cool, like, well, fire. But also, fire, man. Cook some good steaks over that, you know. I got good heartwood over here, but sometimes kindling is just much easier to start than a big old log. Hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you again for the prayers and patience. It's not in vain, but patience takes time. And sometimes those branches got to come down naturally. And also sometimes when they do come down, they're still caught up a little bit. A little bit of that past former sin, my friend. Right here. Look at it. That's what's holding it up. Well, you just go yank on it, pull it down. You know what? I got a better idea. I got tools like a ratchet strap, which I'm going to put around that. It's going to go to this tree. And I'm going to crank it till it comes down, because I don't 100% know what else is caught up there. Another big branch could come down. There you go. Oh, this world is degrading spiritually and physically. But that doesn't mean you have to. You wanna know why? Because of death. Have a blessed day. Shalom.